7, I see you slime, boss. I see you slime. Wiping their nose, I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah! I say the word on my bus. Them slides will come out the grass like creatures. Niggas doing on internet and they talk. But when it's on site in the flesh, I delete your piece of your history. Before you come stuck to me. Please let the lion sleep. Here's my new motto, G. Look at the way that I dress. Look at the blessings I got. Go boy, go say it with chest. Then look at the shotty I got. Look at the fizzy I got. You drive and pop out, I'm looking like Jack in the Box. Niggas be worrying when saying my name. Cause I was in killers to life, your spot. Check out my money is clean. Cause I'm doing shows and music is streaming a lot. My life is your dream and that's why you hate on a nigga. I'm cleaning, I'm grabbing them up. Bitch, I'm a beast. I'm never a drama for peace. Rolling, we rolling with heat. And on the front of magazines. Play on you peasants, we levels apart. Your mom's ways looking like my weed. You niggas all sad in your heart. You pussy ass niggas hate me. You pussy ass niggas is pleased. Bad and we bleed. The song gon' irritate you. My signs gon' shout on this shit. Your crew did a relay team. Now you gon' fuck with me, Pat. You gon' fuck with me, Pat.
Hey.
Go level up, go level up. You ain't slam, you ain't hear me, so far apart. You want that life, but you stuck in the dark. Stuck in the dark. Where go level up, go level up. Where go level up, go level up.
Yeah, hey.
You ain't slam, you ain't hear me, so far apart. Don't let me raise that midget, let it spark. Go level up, go level up.
Hey, whoa. Free smoke, free smoke, free smoke. I am your host, Millie Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in the building with Spoon, the Prime Minister, Mo, you know what I'm saying? And this is another episode of Free Smoke. This is episode 26 of Free Smoke. And we've got a very, very, very big special guest in the building. My brother, Bate Nate.
You just popping, my bro. Appreciate you lot having me in that Free Smoke. You already know, time slat in the building. That's what's up.
What's good though? You good health and everything like that?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Can't keep a real nigga down, you know.
Yeah, because you reached out to me on the gram and you saying, yeah, I got to come and do the Free Smoke.
Man, I had to, bro, because from like, your brother said, from ruthless days,
yeah,
man's been locked in and you gave me a couple words and I don't forget. Like I said to you, you get me? I take in OGs, real OGs, what they say.
I love, and I appreciate you for coming down, bro. So
man, you
love,
know,
man.
Bro.
Nothing but love, you know, really, bro, man. So yeah, let's start from the top. How did you get your name, Bate Nate?
So my name was just Nate, like nature, family thing, road thing, and then I just started doing madness on the roads, and it was
like, because I know what bait means.
Yeah.
Like, so you were just doing bait stuff,
bro. Like my whole philosophy when I was young, Free Smoke was. The quicker you do something on Zite, people are less like likely to think what's going on. They're not ready like that. So my thing was, do what I do right now, right then. And bare times I got away with it. You get what I'm saying? Whether it was this or that, they are on site and gone. People didn't know what was going on. So the gallem started saying, oh, because the ends would get fire. Obviously, feds are trying to come around seeing what's going on in their state. They can't find man and that, whatever. They don't know who it is. But the guy them started saying, "No, you're bait." And I used to get mad first. You get me? Man, them started saying it, then I just embraced it. Like, fuck it. Like, fuck it, I'm bait what? Bait Nate.
Yeah, now we're getting to the question I wanted to ask there, because it goes into like saying, so where was you born? Like your origin and birthplace?
I was born in London Royal Hospital. Like my whole birth since coming in was mad. Like my mum nearly died having me. My older brother saved her. Went to Whips Cross first, like she was bleeding out. Then she had to go Royal London Hospital. Like doctor said, it's either I live or she lives, she chose me kind of thing. And even like my older brothers then was like, if she never pulled through, they would have resented me like for that. But it was real shit, you get me? But like power to the gods, you get what I'm saying? And
you know, it's even deep what you just said there. Like if mummy didn't pull through, your brothers would have resented, because you can kind of hit both arguments, because that's mummy. You wasn't here yet, so they didn't have the love for
real spit.
You yet. You know what I'm saying?
Like that brother who said it is deep, because before my mum met my dad, she had him. So for a few years, it was just her and him. You feel me? So they've got that relationship up to now.
Yeah.
Even up to now.
Well, he was the first.
Yeah, like my mum's first son.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, my mum's a G. Like, when she met my dad, I got 2 half-brothers on my dad's side who's older than that son. My mum took care of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So...
Yeah, no, respect, man, and big up mummy, man, definitely,
you know
man. So, yeah, what area did you grow up in?
In Leytonstone. Yeah, I grew up in Leytonstone, then I went to Plaistow, then Manor Park, then Hackney. So majority of the times I was walking from like Leytonstone and Hackney. You know what I'm saying?
So how was it growing up, like in Hackney and all that? Leytonstone.
Leytonstone was a bit like, it's just a small gated community, B, so it's like everyone knows each other's business. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you come out, you got a problem with someone or someone's chatting your name, the whole ends knows before it's a you and them problem. Like, it's the whole area. You get what I'm saying? So I was getting used to that. And then it become a thing where you, again, embrace it and use it as like a family. So instead of arguing everyone on the estate, like mums and all that, we would look after and do certain things. You know what I mean? Like, look after the ends kind of thing.
So what, did you grow up on an estate?
Yeah, so I grew up... So basically, my house was like across the road from the estate. But due to circumstances at my mum's house, I moved out and I ended up moving in on the estate.
Okay.
In my boy's mum's yard.
Okay, with one of your friends?
Yeah. My white boy Dave Stockley, that's my dog, so you get what I'm saying?
That was one of my questions as well. How was it, like, how was you in the household and stuff in the household? And I saw online when I was even doing research and you like abuse or stuff in the household.
Yeah, so...
If you would want to speak on it, I don't know if you want to speak on it.
Yeah, no, like me and my dad's made it up now, but like my dad's a musician too. He had...
I saw that too.
Yeah, like... He's in and out crib and that, but it was like his authority would stand when he's there. You get what I'm saying? And it was like physical and mental abuse. So he would like literally beat us up, like chase us around the yard with cutlasses. He's a Trini man. Like, my mum and dad straight from Trinidad, bro. Like, I'm growing up, sometimes I didn't even know what they were saying sometimes.
That was one of my questions as well, but you just said it. So your origin, you're from Trinidad?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, they're growing man up. So you have to understand, like, none of my family's English. So my mum's growing the first generation here.
And you was born here?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
So, like, even one of my brothers is born in Trinidad. You get what I'm saying? So it's, like, deep. Where, like, language barriers, like, attitude barriers, personality barriers. I was basically growing up in an island household. You get what I'm saying? The island rules and island lifestyle. Like, even when I go back down to Trinidad, I call home. Like, they say, oh, you don't, like, you got a mad twang in your talk. That's because, obviously, you even see Asian youths and, like, you know what I'm saying? If they grow up in the house.
The Trini youth outside's Asian.
That's what I'm saying.
Asian, innit? He's just Trini, yeah?
Yeah, but
I think
he's Asian,
call
man.
them
He's Cooley, he's Douglas. You know I know the thing already.
Nice, that's what they call my mum, you get me? My mum's a Douglas still.
Yeah.
Like, my mum still wears a dot in her head and that.
Yeah.
Like, real spit, you get me? So...
Yeah.
It was difficult, but like, obviously, as the years gone on, I'm growing up on the estate on the road, so I'm coming back. All my brothers went through a stage of like, when we reached the 17, it was like 16, 17, that's when my dad would be like, get out of the house kind of thing. Like, go wildest, you get what I'm saying? But when it reached my pattern, I'm bigger and stronger now. So we had to fight, you get what I'm saying?
So you didn't go through none of that in schooling or anything like that? Going through school, like, with the drama with your dad?
Bro, you have to recognise it, like, that's why I was fucked up in school.
This is where
this is
next question. Yeah, that's my point.
The thing with spray and that, yeah, like, I got the year wrong on the podcast. I hold my hands up for it. But what I was saying is, it was mad for me because when I was 14, like, we stepped up, like, in my estate, we had elders, but we didn't have elders in the sense of they weren't schooling man and giving man that. And my brother, like, respected him, and he would even say he was in a stage that he was just bluting and weren't trying to put game on man anyway. So man was out doing, like, robberies, like, street robberies and shit. That's when, like, when I was 14, that's when I got my first strap. You get what I'm saying? And that's when we thought we was big boys. Like, we're there, like, robbing big shutters and shit. And that's when I said, like, it went year 9, it was year 10 when I went jail. I went jail in year 10. You get what I'm saying? And that was a mad thing because all through that, when I got bail from that after being on remand for a few months, they banned man from London. You get me? So I was in Reading for like...
Where did you go? Feltham or Secure Unit?
I went Feltham.
Okay.
Look, that's the thing as well, Mill. Like, they was telling me about, because my age, there was like, you can still, I'm like, I would be the oldest in the secure unit. You get what I'm saying? 15 these times. I'll be the oldest in the secure unit. But there was like, I'm going
when there's that sort of stuff in like 16, 15 secure units.
Yeah, so it goes up to 15. But then Feltham at them times had the YOY, what started at 15.
Okay.
You get me? So you could go Feltham 15 to 18 or 15 to 21 these times. Like, it weren't split up like that. So that happened too.
So sorry to cut you. What sort of things was you doing to land you in the Feltham? Street robberies and stuff?
Nah, bro. Like,
or deeper?
So this is what I'm saying. Like, this case is mad because... Like, it's mad because, like, you have to check it. Man was youth. And it was a thing where us doing something like coming in the yard, like where we're all, like we might have problems at school or not, but we're coming in the yard and closing the door behind man and locking the door. That's false imprisonment.
Yeah,
Holding them against their will, that's kidnap. I didn't know that kind of shit. Like, in my head, I'm just doing what we do in the movie. Like, right, you got problems with man. I know where you live, but pull it up.
I feel you, bro, because
I'm in my school uniform, my guy.
Yeah, I caught a case in school, man. I must have punched someone in his belly. He dropped on the floor and knocked out, and his parents pressed charges, and that's from school. Yeah, so I got a caution though. I never got what you got.
It's real shit.
So yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And bro, like, it got to a thing where people in the state couldn't like handle us, certain of us. So one youth's mum, like, conspired with the people who was involved, made up. It all come out in court. That's why we bust it. Like, she told them what to say, like manipulate them to staying at her house for a week. She's telling them, you gotta say this. It all come out in court. A man bust it on my 16th birthday. You get what I'm saying?
But these times you was in there on remand.
I was in remand for like 3-4 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? And you have to check it, bro. I'm a youth, bro, and like I was the youngest. So I went from could have been the oldest and secure to the youngest. Like, my codees was a year older than me. They were 16. You know what I'm saying? And the youth, David Stockley, I went before. He's been going secure now all his life. You know what I'm saying? So he'll jump ducks and all them things there before. Yeah, you know them mad Scottish whiteness and that in the hood, like. That's my doggy, though. That's my dog for life.
As a teenager, how was that for you?
Bro, that was hard, fam. But I went in there like, bro, no cap. When I went in there, I had the attitude of, I'm the youngest, so, but I was curling weights. Like, we used to come to my mum's house on the roads, and I got the weight bar. We used to curl weights, so we was looking like, we was kind of, like, you get me? Like, so I went in there and the thing, like, no one ain't telling man. I never been in jail, so I had that kind of time arguing with screws and all that. And I remember a man at the dinner table, them times in the Feltham, the youth ones, we had to all sit at the same table on a long table and like opposite each other and that. And like, there's water jugs here, like all stuff like a family thing. I'd be like, and one youth said, well, why are you moving like that? And I told him, shut up, but that's a nigga who's been in jail before. So he's trying to school man in the sense of, bro, like we had that conversation after. Where it could have been a thing where you could have reacted like, you didn't into, and we're fighting straight away. You get me?
But he just showed you the ropes and that.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, being Trinidad, have you been back to Trinidad?
Yeah, that time. Bro, my mum, see like the days when you could send your youth, and so like in primary school and I was bad, the days you could send your youth away, like my mum just sent me to Trinidad, bro. I'll be there for like 8 weeks. Yeah. And I'll be living, because we got family houses there, bro. I remember certain things, like I used to have to sweep the yard every morning, like as punishment, we had a family shop, working the shop. Bro, it's to see my next door, like my uncle's next door neighbours, some sexy redskin thing. She used to be at same time sweeping up with me in a string vest, titties underneath the vest and that. No bra and that, you know. I used to remember them things. I used to make sure I was sweeping up in the morning.
That. Yeah.
Nah, 100%. I was making sure like that chore there I had no problems with. You get me? But I done things like tried to hide my passport because over there, took it, like, even seeing it so young, bro.
Trini ain't no joke, bro.
Bro, it's no joke.
Trini's no joke, bro.
And if you see how like, free them people, like my cousin Lester, you see how free these youths are, bro. Like, he's burning metal, bending and making his own bikes with my uncle. No brakes, but they're going down the maddest hill. You feel me? Like, Trinidad's one of the islands, one of the only islands in the Caribbean, because you can have a profession of climbing the trees and chopping up coconuts and mangoes. You can roll around with a cutlass and a bandana because of the dust. When when you're climbing or whatever, and for chopping up, so you could say I'm a chopper. So that's where the crime rate went mad. You feel what I'm saying? So everyone's rolling around with like imagine legally, like imagine in UK you could legally roll around with your belly on your zombie knife legally.
Yeah, that's
what's up,
That's
bro.
a mad
You
thing,
can't like stab man and get away with it, but you can legally roll around like that. So you'd see like gangs rolling around in pickup trucks. You know, like the top proper pickup truck.
Yeah, and
the whole back of it.
Yeah, in the back.
Black bandanas. So you know, I was out there, bro. You get what I'm saying? My brothers all like we don't go stay in hotels and shit. Go stay in Laventille, Port of Spain. If you read that up, like that's the hood. The man there, like my first time in Trinidad, that man, not my first time, but what I can remember, that long time I went, that man there playing football with stones and shit, hard foot. You get what I'm saying? No cap, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, that's how. But it's a thing where even when I took my youth Barbados, because we got like a family thing over there. But I had to teach her like when she was 5 for her 5th birthday, and that. But I taught her like, oh, when you go over there, you gotta start walking in your bare foot. From the get-go you get there, because it strengthens the bottom of your foot, and there's so many things on the floor, even when you're out and you're so hot you don't know where your sneaks and that. You could step in shit, you get what I'm saying? So we would toughen up, like that's what my mum used to teach me, like toughen up your foot. You have to walk on that hard stones and the glass and that.
Yeah, no, because I'm thinking exactly what you said, because if I was to walk on that there and now, that would kind of hurt my foot, but you're used to it.
Bro, that man was kicking up stones, playing football with stones, my guy.
What was your music influence growing up? Who was you listening to growing up?
When my dad's a musician, that's the one thing I rate my dad all the time for, because I don't know if you've seen another interview, I said like me and my brother, I'm the youngest, but it felt like we was Jackson 5, bro, because like my dad, we were like on steel pan, yeah, but we love music so much. Like man would go and like recite Jackson 5. Me and my bro like recite. My cousin would come over from Brixton and that. We're reciting Jackson 5 routines in the yard, coming down on mic. You get me, glove on, you get me one woolly glove, and man's doing it. Like, we love music, you get what I'm saying? So it was a thing where my dad installed that in us from young, and like he's the first one who got me in my studio, bro, like on a 4-track. QY20 used to be like a beat maker, QY20, and then a 4-track. Mic hooked up to the PC.
So you was doing that from home, from day one?
Bro, like
from like Ruthless days, you was doing that?
Way before, bro. Way before. The reason Ruthless loved me, bro, because what people don't realise, like, I'm mad young, bro. Like, when I was meeting Ruthless, I was still a youth. Like, when I met you, I was a mad youth. So it was like, there's so much things that I knew from before, music-wise, that it's like, when I'm soaking in from what Pops has told me, then I'm meeting you, man. Soaking in that. And then you get me, trying to do on my own thing, like, bro, I've got a lot of influence on people around, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I know musically what I'm about, I know how to arrange my songs, and I have to do all that on my own, you know what I'm saying? So having that studio from young, and like, all the man them used to come to the yard, we was pressing, bro, there's videos, VHS tapes my mum sent to me, but we used to like play steel pan and play out for like rich white folks. That's what my dad used to do, like over in England. So when he went touring over in the Caribbean, he used to arrange for all the big mans, they'd pay him like that. But it'd be like Panorama and big events like Pan events and shit. So when he was over here, it was a thing like, bro, like, my man would teach us every Saturday, just Pan, we're going out, like we could get a gig on, let's say the next Friday. Like we're going out of town, bro. I was like, there's videos of me like 5, 6 playing, like for playing out, making money at them, like we get paid, like making money.
And this is on the steel pans?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Still on like steel pans, like making money on that shit from young.
But like you said, the island influence, you're gonna know about them.
You,
that's what's running on them islands there, bro. Bare steel pans beating, bro. Even the drinking now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I ain't that Trini, man. I ain't look at my colours, bro. My Trini, man.
Yeah. But like, so what, like rappers and stuff though, when you was young?
I went into rap.
You went into rap at all?
Nah, bro. I went into rap. That's what I'm saying. I had a Vine, like my dad, that's what I'm saying, bro. He wanted us to invest in music, bro. He bought all of us vinyls. You get me? I was collecting like MJ. The closest to rap was, what's that you done Candy? Cameo. You get me? The closest to rap was Word Up. But bro, I was a youth. You get me? My first rap CDs when I was 5, when I was in America. That's another stage of life because I stayed a lot of time in America, and we was there in '92, and I watched Juice. You get me? Juice was then in '92 come on America Prime TV.
Oh, it just came out those times in America.
Not in the theatre. So the theatre, it was like a year before.
Oh, a year before.
So when I've come, I remember me and my family in Maryland, we was all watching it around the TV. Everyone had their little something to say about the film and that. And I just took to, like, even though that was a character, I was like, right, this guy's, them times I'm young, so I didn't know the difference between the character and the real life shit. So I was like 5, bro. And the first CD, we went out to the Walmart and I bought the CD called Thug Life. And from there, bro, it was just over.
Packed out.
It's over.
Is that
bro.
what made you do the stud?
Bro, I had my stud when I was like 15, 16.
Was that pack influence though?
Pack influence, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what's up with it. Keeping it real, bro.
100.
Yeah, because that's how we met you. Like,
fam, everything.
Thuggish, you know what I'm saying? Stud,
bro.
It's the next one of my questions. It was meant to be later down, but we can get into it. What made you change the whole direction of your fashion sense? Because before you was more Tupac-ish. Now,
do you know what it is? But you have to remember,
Yeah.
Pac was the main guy in fashion anyway.
of course he was.
You get what I'm saying?
1,000,000%.
First on
Versace, everything, bro.
First
You're spot on.
Moschino.
You're
You get what I'm
spot on.
saying?
You're spot on. You're spot on. You're spot on. From then, bro, man.
Donatella Versace called out for him to do walkways for him. You get what I'm saying? He rejected doing that. But then went and done it in the All About You video because he was like, that's the piece. Remember the picture of Pac in the bath? Pac was doing things to shake out the industry from way back. You get it? Like fashion-wise. Anyway, bro, my guy died this year, like a couple months in March. But like my best friend, bro, like basically Fire Chulo, R.I.P. Fire Chulo.
R.I.P.
Sickle cell awareness. For real, if you got a friend with sickle cell, ask them how they feeling and don't just brush it aside because they are brushing it aside. It's real shit, you get what I'm saying? We had plans for like till 2022 and it's all gone now. You get what I'm saying? But R.I.P. my friend, 2014, 2015, I met my man when I was in Hackney and that. And it's like, he was like, yo, bro, like, because for me, bro, it was a thing where I've always liked to dress, innit? But it's like from when I was young. But it was like, I'm a rapper, innit? So me learning to brand that is a whole next process. You dig what I'm saying? It's not a thing where you're saying you're a rapper and because what I'm going to say in a minute is real shit and you're going to be like, oh, okay, what? Basically, bro, like, so after the Ruthless thing, I was like doing my own thing for a while. I'm popping up videos, but like, I'm into like certain, I'm like my videos always lit clothes wise. You get me? So my man is like, bro, you can do more. Like people are talking about your fashion as well as your music. Why don't you like? And he took me on the next journey, bro. Like next thing I know, I'm from doing videos like in the hood and then doing like videos about fashion to in Paris Fashion Week. 2015, staying in mad apartments. Like my man showed me some next kind of life. And this is of like me plugging in with a designer over there, One Piece, like the first designer who I've made my PDF. I didn't even know like PDF, you know, like an online CV, PDF. Same one up from now, so we keep updating, my guy. Like that got me hooked up with One Piece. I'll type One Piece. And like 2016, I'm just doing, from then I was just doing mad shit. Like I'm branding, bro. Like I'm doing, people call it fashion influencing. The whole difference was I was trying to tell like all these young models coming up, this is some game for them. Like they always, I'm the only man who's done fashion over in the UK. You get me? Like my manager sat with Blueface's manager and got like worked out campaigns. I was in adverts over there. Like, but the key to these things is, and why I blew up in the fashion game like now is because I was telling them, I'm not going to be another black guy, another model for you. I'm not going to model your clothes. And that's it. So I'm drawing up campaigns and I'm like saying what I'll do for them. I'm building up my brand as like an artist and a fashion influencer just by buying my clothes and posting my pics and getting brands fucking with me for free, sending me clothes for free. That these bigger brands now are watching it and like, rah. So what do you want? And my whole thing that I want is I'm setting what I do for a campaign and then you can't just post the picture. You have to tag me. You have to make sure you mention my name in everything that you post with my picture. Make sure you mention my name. So you mention even See Fashion Over. They don't do that with everyone else, but they made sure at Bate Nate. Like One Piece, at Bate Nate. Hype Beast at Bate Nate. Gucci Eyewear at Bate Nate. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're sending me the bag. Like the campaign I did for Fashion Over, like 10 weeks. You feel me? Song, video, photo shoot. Took them to Big Mo's Diner. Done a collaboration with Big Mo's Diner with Fashion Over. Food and, you get me, playing, like, done that all off my own back. That's me and my creative team. And that's what I learned from my boy Fire. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my guy. So...
Now, you're definitely the first UK rapper I've seen come with this look and being themselves, and it's original. And it's not like you're like a weirdo. Cause
everyone calls me that though, but I don't give a shit about that.
Fuck that, but you'll get it cracking in a second, so it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the book or judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? That's what
me and Tricky used to say and fight. Like, let the lion sleep.
Yeah,
let the lion sleep.
Because you know you get people who think like. Yeah, you know how these people think, man.
But that's the real, like, that's what I'm trying to show. Like, my whole thing in this thing, like, I even done a video on the tape. No one ever, like, we're talking artists since the tape's been open, Tape Modern's never done a video on there. I finessed it and done a collaboration. I'm not saying finesse, I done a collaboration with Tate Official. And the whole thing was about someone like me from the street influencing, showing them that someone like us can get there. You get it? And now it's like Black History. We done that last year, Black History Month. Carl Walker, done a Black Lives Matter statue involved. But rewinding it back, after I done all that first thing with One Piece and that, I went to America. You get what I'm saying? 3 months shows, even end up open up for Gucci. My mum's hanging with YSL members. You get what I'm saying? In Miami, soaking up game. Soaking up game performance, like putting it down to a T. Big up Coast to Coast as well.
And what did that do for you, that game there, what you say you soaked up?
Like I told you, Mil.
You know they're advanced over there, man, so you're definitely going to soak up.
And the worst thing is, when I'm there, they're loving me. Yeah. They're loving, like, man, the niggas are trying to dress like me. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're loving me. These times I had no dreads. Yeah. But they're just loving my whole vibe. But remember, like I said, when I met you years before that, I'm soaking up game. So when I'm there, I was there originally supposed to be for 3 weeks. I'm not staying 3 months. You get me? Going family's yard, but I'm going every day, bro. I'm going out to do a show. I'm making an appearance. And that's when I started seeing money. Like, in America, they'll give you a pair. I'm going to clubs just appearing with people I don't know. Take a picture with these guys because they like man's fashion together. $400. We'll give you free Ciroc. I've got 3 bottles of Ciroc for the night. I don't know no one in Miami. You get me? But I'm there chilling. That's how it was for the first couple of weeks. And then that's when I started linking up with them, man. And I sneaked to my studio in my suitcase, bro. So I had a mic stand like this big. My laptop and my sound card thing. The audio wave, but the one I've got, it's mixed in together, so the sound card and audio wave things in one unit. So for me, I put that in my suitcase and I'm recording. I've done mixtapes, like Miami to London, the whole time, Star Cavalli, like I got mixtapes over there. She introduced me. I'm there going to drink up shamps when it weren't famous. And I'm right next to Styles P. They got big ass bottles. It's all on YouTube. You get me? Capping on it. I'm on yacht parties. You get me? My cousin there, I'm not saying she's my big cousin, but she's smaller than me. She's rolling. She's from Brooklyn, but she's rolling for a pink 9 milli. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying, yo, we lit like differently. And it's only because like my youth kept on FaceTiming me every day. When you coming home? Them times there, she's a mad daddy's girl. When you coming home? When you coming home? Got weak. You get me? And I'm changing my flights all the time. The manager I've got saying, no, don't worry, baby, I look after you. So I'm spending 150 there, 150, changing up flights. And I come home, but the game I got was crazy. And then when Fugger and Drake come in London, that's when I got invited down there. Yeah. You get me? From the links. So I make links. You get what I'm saying? And like my whole thing with me, and this is why my niggas are always around me, is because I never... As much as I will shine as a star myself, I never was that guy to be like, you can't come around or I can't come around you because of that. Like, my whole thing is me coming around you and your brother and my man ain't gonna dampen what's in line for me. You get what I'm saying?
Facts,
My shine's still, you get what I'm saying? My shine's still gonna be bright. You if you can have a shine or people know about you and your shine from being with me, let's get it. And vice versa. So I've carried that kind of mindset around, you get that kind of energy around. And that's what...
So what is like your favourite designer? Even though what you say you're wearing your own kind of stuff now, or do you fuck with the brands?
Bro, my pop-up stores, like from the 7th to 10th of October, like I don't know when it's coming out, but my pop-up stores coming up my own brand now. But like I say, my favourite designer...
It don't have to just be one, it can be a couple if you want.
I'm gonna say like a brand that I've done, no one really knows them. It's called Crooked Tongues, but they're like a brand. What they was independent, but they signed under ASOS now. You get me? But they got like trackies, shirts, trousers. I could say easy. Like obviously, I'm wearing all sorts of things today, but I'm not gonna shout at them, man.
That's what is ASOS? What you got on?
Okay. ASOS is like a high street brand, but what they're doing now is they're signing independent brands and giving them more opportunity. Okay. So they'll take a percentage and you can sell through ASOS. So when people go on ASOS website, that's how I hooked up with Crooked Tongues, not knowing that they got their own Instagram. They used to be independent. Now they're, you get what I'm saying? Now they're with ASOS. You get what I'm saying? So they're doing campaigns and got things like ASOS Marketplace and that. You'll see man's pictures and all these on their Instagrams. The man always messaging me like, yo, how you
I see a picture you posted. I think it was with a white girl. It looked dope though, man.
Yeah, that's like fashion week.
Yeah, that's proper. That's
you know what I'm saying, fam?
Proper quality.
We've been going fashion
proper
week
thing still.
from since, bro, I've done like Hamleys. You know Hamleys? Like man's favourite toy store. I've done Hamleys at fashion week. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've got Zara gave me when I went through that, when I done my mixtape Prince season, Zara gave me a jacket. Like a Prince jacket, I still go at home. When Prince season 2 comes out, we'll be back at it again. But
is that the name of a mixtape, Prince season? Yeah. I thought that was your name, you know, Prince.
Prince Slime, yeah, but Prince season that come from Prince season. Prince season. Prince season was the campaign 2018.
Okay, so that's a tape then.
Yeah, 4-track EP. Yeah. You get me? And we was running with that because Fashion Week summer come, we got bare pictures, footage, and that's when like me and my team, like bro, I from Fire. That's that. So when I met Fire, I used to depend on Fire for. I need a shoot done now. I ain't got as much brands as him. He's always been forever lit. You get what I'm saying? So he's got brands on brands. So he'd be like, first, he's giving me, yeah, where are these Balenciagas, brother? Like he's styling me slyly. You get what I'm saying? But then it got to a point where he's busy too. And I can't be calling him every time. So what he taught me was, what he'd done was the formula of, all right, he's got him. He's the main guy. Around him, I need a cameraman. Yeah, I need a video man and a cameraman. So the video man and the cameraman's in the team. You find them and we'll go to places like colleges or online, people we meet at Fashion Week who's just hungry. Now I've had people who's quit their jobs around me because of the moves we're making, the money we make. But we'll find a video man, a cameraman. We'll get someone who can do PA, someone who can do edits. And now that's my team. So when I'm doing campaigns with all these big brands, they don't, bro, so you have to realise, like, even when I've done London Runway magazine, normally, bro, with these brands, they'll send out photographers. Yeah, who'd you, like, give me the campaign, give me my money, cut me my check. I got my team here. You've seen what I produce. Yeah, so let me live.
That's how you're supposed to run it.
That's what I'm trying to show, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm on. That's what I've been doing. And now it's like I say, with Fashion Week, major, shows, man. I don't see none of these. Like, this is my whole thing, Mills. Like, when these men are saying fashion, I won't drop no names on that. But, you know, when I see, like, UK rappers and that dropping the fashion thing, and, bro, like, you don't see them at Fashion Week. And it's all good, you coming through wearing your Balenciagas and all that. But, bro, what you have to realise is you wearing that is not fashion. When I go Fashion Week, people are liking man's vibe and energy more than, bro, there's people that been at Fashion Week whose head to toe drip down, you know? And you ain't pulling it off. The fuck? They ain't trying to take pictures of you. They are not trying to fuck with you, bro. Get me? Why is every rapper in the UK would be at Fashion Week because everyone thinks I've got the new new jacket. Bro, I don't even know these names of these jackets. But you see me, I'm at Fashion Week, my boy. Like live and direct. I'm doing branding for your favorite shit. How much people wear Gucci, bro? I don't wear Gucci like that. You get me? They gave me a free bag with it. I'm like, I like Versace though. You get what I'm saying? I don't
I'm more
fuck with
Versace man still.
I
I'm
don't
Versace
fuck. I don't
still.
just because I do it with them. I don't. It's not a thing where I promote that like that. More time, like I just said to you, my favorite band, Crooked Tongues. Who's that? Go Google that up. Go Instagram that up. You know what I'm saying? You check it. You see what's popping.
So yeah, let's get back to the rap still. So you see, like before you even started, before you done like a mixtape and anything, what did you even know of UK rap?
I didn't, bro.
You didn't,
bro.
So there was
like,
there was no rappers or nothing that you knew of that
bro,
was
Leighton
rapping.
Stone, Wolfen Forest, big up the Forest. It wasn't like that, fam. It wasn't like that.
Whoa.
So if I be real with you, like if we fast forward in years, so if we fast forward, I've been jailed 4 times. Yeah, that first time was when I said the when I bust case Reading and that we was the
That's
first
the school one, yeah.
Yeah, and we was the first man in London with ASBOs off that when antisocial behaviour orders come in. Like me and my first ones in London. But anyway, fast forward, I went jail 2 more times through that. The third time, bro, it's like that's when I done the 18 months. Yeah, that's when I was like I found myself kind of thing. You get me? Because of the books I was reading. I was reading like black poetry. I'm reading like I read through books like obviously part about Malcolm X, Garvey. You get me? Then I'm reading Elijah Muhammad. You get what I'm saying? I'm reading a lot of shit. A lot of shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? Wisening my mind. And you know when you feel comfortable in your own skin? Not to say I weren't before, but I was traumatized by a lot of things with my parts and didn't know how to angle it. You get me?
Direct it.
Yeah. I read like so many bars in jail, but it's like from that time, bro.
So sorry to cut you, man, bro. You see, like when you was writing your bars, was that a way of you venting and letting things out?
Yeah, bro. Because if I'm being real, I was like, I got played for a sucker them times in jail. Like my girl went writing me back after as well. So there was a lot of things like only my mum would come up and see me and my brother. You get me? There was a lot of things I learned in that time. What was painful, but like I said, everyone says you ain't gonna learn anything or be any stronger if you don't go through them cuts and bruises. You get it? That's what I always say. That Dragon Ball Z shit's real. Like saying shit, you get smacked up, they come back stronger. Like, but that's real. Anyway, that coming out of jail, then, bro, that's when I started seeing UK rap. You get what I'm saying?
What sort of rappers did you see them times?
So it was new to me, bro. So I got hooked up with. Like,
what year is this?
2006 I come out.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was new to me, bro, because my jail time was Styles P, 50 Cent, and us man rapping. But when I've come out, I'm hearing PDC, SMS, I'm hearing Mash Time. So, and you have to realise, obviously, man are older than man, but they're not like 20 years older than man. This is man seen around the ends. Like you can see next shubs and that, bro. So it's like, I was soaking that in. And obviously man knew Titch personally, Free Titch. When I knew Titch personally, and even though he was grime, he started going onto the rap thing.
Yeah.
So like that little collective there, we was chilling with, and man was basing off what we do in East London off him. You get what I'm saying? Basically, Mashtown, Titch. You get me? So we'd remixing. That's when I first, like, we was literally in Leighton, we was sending around like fanboys, but the whole forest was doing it, like fanboy 6230. You get me? Obviously, like I'm saying, the names, it was like Your Name, Stinks, Temp Man, Jaja, Naja, and then Mashtown, Tricky. That's why it's all mad for me, because I'll give Tricky utmost respect, because from what we grew up on him, you get me? So like,
they've been there. That's the first wave, man.
Bro, remember my first song from like on Channel U?
No.
So that time I come out of jail, my first tune was that Michael Jackson remix. Remember the Why? Tell me why we left this. Juki Mondo sang the chorus. I had T-Mac from Mashtown. And because I came out of jail, they were trying to keep me out of jail when I was young. So they kept me in a course. Yeah. Where there was like one with Victor, one man called Victor, big up Victor. You get me? But like he set up studio, he knows all these men, he's from Hackney, innit? So he knows all Margs. I remember being in the studio with Margs, T-Mac. And like we was making the Y tune, Juki Mondo. And like that's when I thought, I could get used to this kind of life. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my first tune, bro.
So that's what kind of made you to want to take it serious when
I would never I'll never hold, like I say, I'll never hold that against no one. Like you man made it possible for me to feel like, all right, we can rap in the UK then. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because before, remember, I was making mixtapes, but man was just pushing it in my ends. So it weren't new to me to rap
You said your dad bought you all that equipment and stuff.
It weren't new to me for rap. We was making raps. I was known in my borough, like as he's a sick rapper, road you sick rapper. Get me, but there was no outlet for it. So when I started seeing you man on DVDs and all of that, I was like the first out of my side to be mixed in with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What did you think of the DVD era of UK rap when it was just like you're just getting it on DVDs and shit?
That made it special, but then it become a thing where it was like shit like it was only you man would see. Not like that was a bad thing, but it's like so like we rap in my hood too. Yeah, you get me? When like where's this DVD guy? You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? Why ain't coming to my hood? Like how are we getting hold of this guy? Yeah, remember all of us are computer illiterate, bro. I had a MySpace when I come out of jail. Like I didn't know what the I was on tag. My brother's like, this is what's going on. What the fuck is this? You get what I'm saying, fam? Like,
did you do DVDs and them sort of things sometimes?
Late, fam. Late, bro. No one weren't coming late and stone like that. Not that to say, they were scared of it. It was just like a bummy end, like of just bare hood, man. No one knows no one who does music.
It might not have been a prominent rapper.
That's just like, bro, who do you know? Saying? Only Jammer. But Jammer's from Upside.
And grime and stuff,
yeah, and his bit of Leytonstone's not where I'm from. Like, Leytonstone's not massive, but where's South Leytonstone, where their state is? He's up by, like, we call it Bushwood, innit? So it's like a different bit, you get what I'm saying? So, different ends, whole different bit. So he weren't really fucking with us like that. You get what I'm saying? And no disrespect to him, like, but for years, like, we never fucked with him over that. But me and him met in person about 2 years ago.
You must have met a lot of people being at Ruthless as well. What did that store mean to you?
That store was like the Mecca, bro. That store was like the Mecca for us because...
For UK rap as well, man. Yeah. Definitely, man.
The way I met Ruthless come to my estate, bro. Like, he was one of the guys who'd hear my music around, because his little brother lived in my forest, lived in the borough as well. He was cool. So my mixtape was getting around the hood and he would hear that. I didn't know who Ruthless was. And the next 1 minute I got a message on MySpace, give me a number, call. He come back me on my estate. He said, bring me 20 of your mixtapes, gave me money for it. He said, don't worry, ring me if you're serious. And then from there, bro, that was like the first venture away from bacon, lettuce, tomato. You get what I'm saying? Don't say no more. Bacon, lettuce, cheese, whatever you want. You get me? But
so those times you done like a 6 mixtape series, innit? What was that? The mixtape series you done?
The first one was ADL.
That's what your thing was, ADL. Yes, ADL in this bitch. Above the law, that's what it was, yeah.
That's back, though. That's back. Yeah. That's fully back.
Yeah. You've always been rebellious and outspoken in this thing, though.
In everything.
Why would you say you're like that? And do you think people like that?
Because, bro, I was rebellious because I got fucked up by my pops. Let's be real, innit? Like, me coming out, getting fucked up by my pops, made me come out on the street and want to fuck everyone up. Challenging it. When I said to you, when I found myself, before I found myself like that, I was about to say when I found myself, I was calm. I was still fucked up, but I knew who to be fucked up to. I won't come out and be fucked up to you, man, now. Like, before that, I could come here and be like, hey, mate, give me that, man. Like, talk to you some sort of way and expect you to be like, but if you said anything, then it's a mad thing, but it's about now.
So you had a chip on your shoulder?
Every day, bro.
Yeah.
Every day, bro.
And that stemmed from home?
From home. And like, I said it on a Bobby's thing, but I was capping. Like, he asked, man, if it affected, man, a lot. And I was like, it didn't really, but partially it did.
Of course it did, man.
You get me? Partially it did, fam.
1,000,000%, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. What happens in home definitely affects, bro, man. And then outside the vent, innit? So, depending on how the person, anyone who's coming with any lip or any smack, you're going to be on it like Sonic.
Yeah, facts,
and that's what's going to happen, bro.
That's basically what it was.
That could lead me into my next question. Like, you've had like even music beefs and stuff like that, not even to mention no names and stuff. What do you think about that in music as well?
Fam, you have to remember, this is what I always say, this is why them drill youths love, man, because
because you've done shit we've done, and vice versa, because we're going to get to, when was your mixtape when you did this the rapper, you know what I'm saying, and you done your whole
2007.
2007. Yeah. And when was Cemetery Music?
Might have been after.
2010.
Might have been after.
I met you at bro, remember, do you know how deep it is?
2008, innit?
My niggas know how deep it is.
Yeah.
Like, Ruthless was the era after.
Because remember that day we saw you up there. I think we was actually coming to drop cemetery music.
And you have to realise the reason Ruthless butt me was because he saw that mixtape. The mixtape he said, let me get 20 copies off.
Yeah.
What's the Fat Man JLC mixtape he drove to? So I was recording at home and chopping up the front cover. Like my mums would go work. She was a nurse and that school nurse. She'd go to the photocopy thing. She's photocopying Fat Man JLC things and that, bringing them home. We're chopping them up. Like me and my boys are chopping up 100 copies, and my man them are coming west with me. Like 10 man. You get me? But I'm skipping forward. Like I'm a real one, bro. Like I would never take away from my man that he taught me, like before Ruthless, he taught me how to make money off a mixtape.
Because you was on the street team with him.
Nah.
Wasn't it a street team?
All right, put it this way, bro. See, like these days.
Because that's one thing I knew, that like Mike was out there and all you got was going hard with the CDs out there in Oxford.
All right. I always had my own CD for one. I never sold one of his CDs ever. That's for one, but people get misconstrued. For two, these days, see, like when people are in a team and they say, yeah, this nigga's the shooter, that nigga's the hitter. That's who I was. You get me? I was the guy, if it goes left, Nate's got his thing on him. Or, I know my man's wild, he's there. He does music. Bro, it went from I met him through my boys to me and him chilling in his house on our own. That's why when that old thing happened and he's like, I don't know my man, that's why it all backfired on you. What else are you lighting about? Because the whole scene remembers coming to your crib sometimes and I'm there. We're going dark and cold and you're seeing me with you. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, when it comes to that level of being that guy or the street team guy and he tried to cross the mark, you know the stories what happened and the strength what coming after that. And
what do you think about like even going through something like that? Do you think it's draining? Do you think it's a good thing? Or do you think you took it too personal? Or was it just, fuck it, that's supposed to happen?
One thing I would say, bro, what I learned from that was I went so hard that it got into it because I was getting so many shows and interviews off that. I went in so hard I forgot about my career. So it was like, I'm making this mixtape, I'm doing this freestyle about my man on BBC. But then, bro, where's your single, bro? You get me? Where's your hit? Where's what you're making on this? That's that. But where's your album? Everything was focused. Like, so it got to a point where you heard my name and it was just associated with my man. So that was what I learned off that.
But you knew you was bigger than that. It's more to you than being associated with another rapper.
But what I didn't do is like, I didn't quit, but I took a side back. So I done videos and all of that, just for my YouTube subs and fans on Facebook and all of that. But it weren't a thing where I was pushing it in the scene like that. I just learning more and more on my craft. And then that's when I met Fire. And then that's when we was like, all right, cool, next step. And then that's when I come back with the Wiping Your Nose tune on Grime Daily. And I remember when I done that tune, because remember like before I went out to Miami, I was linked with these American youths anyway, the YSL niggas anyway. So when I'm saying Wiping Your Nose, that's something I got from them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, slide wiping your nose. So when I'm saying that in the song, I remember comments like in the video, what's he talking about? What's that? What are you talking about? Slime and slap? What's he talking? What's like everyone said, oh, what's it? And now, check it, everyone's saying it. Everyone, yeah, that's my slang. That's like 5 years later. No cap.
That's what I'm saying. There's certain things I know for even that, like the style of how you rapping that now, and yeah.
Bro,
you're one of the first, if not the first, I see doing that sort of style of rap in the UK.
If I had an argument with man's favourite rapper.
You know who I thought it was? It was out of you or Fee. But then I looked back and I said, no, Bate Nate was doing that shit from long time ago, bro. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because
seriously, no, man keeps it real. I remember when man said that. Bate Nate was doing that from long time.
Because there's another rapper right here who does all the flashy kind of vibe and that, yeah. Me and him's had words behind the scenes. You get me about like who started it, and I'm like, bro, like you used my producer on your famous hit, your most famous hit, and I was doing like you can check SoundCloud. See when Mixtape Madness was letting you upload your album for free on the website, mixtapes and singles. We was always going gold. So man, and SoundCloud, like we was getting 19,000 plays in 20 hours for. People didn't know what the sound was over here. You get it? Grime Daily are doing a thing where. they wouldn't upload it on YouTube. They'll do a write-up about it on their website and put the link to the SoundCloud. So we was like, everyone, then they put out my first mixtape on Link Up TV when I come back, the Jackavelli one. And then Jackavelli 2, no, Jackavelli was on SB, and then Link Up done the Jackavelli 2. You get what I'm saying? When they done the YouTube thing and SoundCloud thing.
Do you see, like, you even said a point about the DVDs within South? Them platforms you all mentioned, that's how we would feel in South, though.
No, I get that, though. Because, see, bro, let me break down the difference with me and then why I rated you, man, lots. Because I never fucked with grime. There's never a grime, you know, there's not grime songs out there with me on. And every Friday in East, when every man was listening to Deja and doing the grime shit, I was listening to the South thing and hearing you man rap. You get me, on radio. And that's what I was fucking with, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, all my tunes on my phone was mostly South or Mashtown. It was either South or Mashtown. Or Frostman. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything else was a cap from me. Like, because I went into grime and I used to be like, bro, in them days there, I was really active on the streets, and half of these grime guys around my age, them times, they weren't on shit, fam. Like, man would see them at parties, and like the guy who I was then punked them up. Like, punked them up, bro. You get me?
Yeah, like, we did think that about grime artists still.
Nah, facts, bro. Yeah, like, facts.
I'm not saying all of them was like that, but the majority of them was
that's why I won't say
like
no
that,
names now. Like, the realest grime artist is Crazy Tips. Ghetto. But a lot of them else, bro, there's stories. You get what I'm saying? Especially, like, I can say, personally.
No, there definitely would be. But can we expect any new music from you?
Yeah,
you working on anything new?
I'm dropping that LP on my birthday, 6th of December. But the lead up to that, obviously, I do pop-up stores now and that as well.
Yeah.
So
that's something you do other than music?
Yeah, so like other than, I've done mixed the fashion and the music now, brand it. So I'll go around, like, well, I had it with the Tate, like I go Whitechapel Gallery, 2 or 3 days. I'll bring like exclusive merch and I'll meet like fans and shit. They'll come down, I'll do like a networking party or something where they can talk and meet other creatives. And it's all free. Like, all I say to people is like, support the merch if you come down, or you get me, buy a drink at the bar. You get what I'm saying? But it's a free entry thing. So that's my give back thing, what I do all across. I'm doing one in Atlanta in December.
Yeah, that's big.
You get what I'm saying? So
hope it goes all well for you. So what would you say, like, image is important in music to you, or in general?
Bro, like, there's people, I'll be real, there's people who fuck with, I mix the two, but there's people who fuck with my music and not my fashion, and there's people who fuck with my fashion and not my music. So if you brand it right and properly, like, I feel like people glue to whatever they want to glue to. You know what I'm saying? You present yourself how you want to. You get me? And people be attracted to what they want to be attracted to. If they want to fuck with Millie Bakar for the podcast, then like, cool. But we know Millie from rap. And the podcast now, that's what we're getting used to. But like, new heads might be saying, free smoke. You get what I'm saying?
No,
so it comes
you're
like
right,
that.
you're spot on.
You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying as well, Millie. Like, before we was doing the branding and that, there was no other UK rapper doing branding with fashion brands. And like, I miss those people I know. So when I done Boohoo Man, Fashion Over. Next thing I know, my man's done Boohoo Man. And from there, I'm seeing every UK rapper
sliding through the same thing.
The same shit.
Yeah.
But my mentor's Colin Basta, he works. You know Colin, yeah? Caroline Music.
Don't know him.
Right. So he's like, I used to be on the roads as well. And like, he took me to Universal, big bro, like, took me Universal there and things and that. And I was given like all these labels, like, bro, I'm telling you, this is why I do my thing on my own. And labels think that I'm signed and that because I'm seeing templates and formulas, like, and I feel like I was giving them ideas, bro. You feel me? Because I see like D Block Europe come out a month later and they've got pop-up stores there. You get me? The type of, they're working with this, like, they're branding with this thing. I'm like,
so what you trying to say, like, if you went into a label and you told them their thing, you'd see them use it on someone else.
On my mum's life.
Nah, they work like that. They're snakish.
On my mum's life, I'm
100%.
talking to middle-aged Scottish men. No disrespect, I'm not racist, but middle-aged white Scottish men handling the rap department. Like, that's cat to me.
Nah, of course, he
You get
shouldn't be
me?
there, man.
I'm going next. labels, there's like a 50-year-old black man wearing boot cuts who don't know nothing about new age shit. That's shit to me, bro. You get me? I need to see you man in there and be like, yeah, you man know the vision. I'm there on my laptop, I'm playing them tunes. The tunes is the last thing they cared about, bro. And that's real shit. The tunes was the last thing they cared about. They was caring about, so what have you got planned? And I'm telling them because I'm thinking they're trying to fuck with me. And then, like, lo and behold, bro, like, you feel me? Like, I'm seeing man doing collaborate. No disrespect to DBE and them man there, but man, them, like, you know, like you said about who started this was when I was doing tunes and the Wiping Your Nose tune and She's Bad tune from that 2014 High Fashion and all them tunes. No one was talking about fashion, bro. Like, you can check my High Fashion tune fam, like the 2 white chicks in it. You get me? But them times there, that's when them man there was still spit. Their D-Block Europe, they was with Jadakiss and them man there. You was doing that kind of...
Wasn't you attached to a label or something like that? Did you get signed to a label?
I was fucking with the Outlaws. No Tupac's Outlaws. I opened up for the Outlaws. You get me? Young Noble, rest in peace, Hussein Fatal. I bring them to the hood and that, you get me? But Fugger's label, wasn't it? YSL. They're my niggas. Like, they've done a lot for me behind the scene. That's why you always see me post their shit and they post my teams because, yeah, like, they've done a lot for me. They're artists and that, so there's things that I'll do. And
you look like you should be right in with them over there, bro, on this slime shit.
So I'm
bro,
going
definitely.
back, but we don't talk on that. And like, I'm going back to America in 2 months for 3 months. But you'll see, like you'll see where I'm going, Atlanta, innit? But I'm not gonna say no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll see. What's up?
You know, 1,000,000%, man.
I have to check like everything from when I come back, and I was taking, and this is why them not love me, bro, because you have to check it. When everyone was saying Fugger was gay and gun is shit, man was saying slime over here. So all of my fans and people who's watching me are like, it's in their mind now, like, this, like, it's an influencer thing. So I do influencing, innit? So the dress code, the music thing's building on them. These lot know that's some, not to say that's like all of it, but that was a path to hood niggas over here fucking with them man now. You get it? Like seeing how, yeah, my man fucks with them though. Like, nah, he's 30 still. Like, I've took, like, even when I was on Spray's podcast, and like, he had a thought of my man before, but when you've seen him with me and how man's moving, it's different now.
Hey, what, you didn't know about a Fug, no?
Like, people have their perceptions, bro. Like you said before, like, like the ignorant mind will look at man and be like, oh, my man's a fruitcake.
Yeah, no, boy.
But I've been around, man, and seen the biggest things in my life. Like, and I'm not just talking money.
Fug's a trench baby, bro.
He's
a trench baby,
when
bro.
I'm saying biggest things, like, when I'm rolling around in Miami, I'm good. Just know that, innit? Just know I'm good.
It's just like someone looking at you and thinking, who's this weirdo? Nah, you're a trench baby too. That's what it's
But
not.
this is what I deal with, like, this is what I deal with, Dominic. It's always been me versus the internet. That's another thing on my story. Like, it's always been me versus the internet.
That's why I asked you about vocal line. Why would you say you versus the internet?
Because I was the first man, bro, in the UK scene when I done the interview on this youth. There was some youth who was big in Nottingham. He in the grime scene, done DVDs. I can't remember what his name was. But I said from 2013ish, I said Grime's dead. And that, bro, I remember coming out on road, like, girls, bro. I'm in the hood. I'm in Hackney these times. Like, girls.
That's a big statement.
Like,
but I know
what you say Grime's dead for?
It did. There was a time when UK rap was coming, and it was coming. There was no time for grime. No one wasn't listening to grime. So
I'm telling you,
it was on life support. But it did get brought back.
And the branding thing, what people didn't know, and this is another thing. So I was doing branding from early, bro. So there was one brand called OG Clothing, yeah. And they used to give me shits, like, to wear in videos. This is what I'm saying. Man was doing this shit from way back. You get me? Oversized T-shirts and hats, but man was still fucking with it, jackets and that. But in all my videos, I'd have that hat on, or I'd have a T-shirt, or I'd swap that T-shirt and have that hat on. Bro, become a little running joke on things like Spiff TV. Even though I big up Spiff because they help man as well, but it become a running joke on Spiff TV. He's in the same hat. You get it? But that's why it's funny to me, because I said it to Hunt. Big up Hunt. I said it to Hunt Tizzy.
Big up Hunt.
I said it to him. I said, it's funny because, like, man was dissing me because of that. But now man are trying to dress like man. Like, man are trying to come to me and be like, what's the go-to shit? But them times there, bro. I
Niggas
remember
are
the running
definitely
jack.
trying to
The
look like
internet was
you. Nah,
fuck.
niggas are definitely trying to look
Bro.
like you. 1,000,000%, bruv, man.
Fam, that's why I'm trying to
1,000,000%.
show people, like, whoever don't believe that, like, me and Hold Tight Young G Money as well. Because before Fire, it was me and Young G Money in the cut music-wise. I met him in 2015 and we've been making music. We gave out the slam shit for free over here for like 2 years, bro. For free, just so people fucked with what we was doing. Some people was dissing it. So remember that tune I finally got, Graham Daily said they can't put it on their channel, but Spiff TV put it out and Graham Daily put it on their YouTube. The one that had slam and the girls' booties and all of that.
Yeah, I remember you did something shit like that.
You see that video there, bro?
Yeah.
What people don't know about that video, that caused up such a madness, the hood-wise, because them two gal was my ops' baby mums. You get it?
Yeah, you've been on some shit, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been on some shit.
So it's like I had my ops' baby and I released it on Christmas Day. So I was getting people's families threatening and it's on Christmas Day, bro. People's like, you're evil. I'm like, nah, like, I'm focusing on my career. I know people's gonna watch it now because of that. But yeah, that video there, that's what put
And
me
I
in,
see
man.
you've had a couple snakes in your hand. You like snakes?
Yeah, man. Like, bro, I would have brought mine here now, but it's
Oh, you got a snake?
yeah, but I lost it. It's in my yard.
Yeah, we lost 2 rat snakes in our house as well.
Yeah.
But we've had boa constrictors as well.
Fam, have you seen my documentary?
What you got? What you
bro,
working
I had a python on my neck, bro.
Yeah?
Bro, if you go and put Bate Nate documentary on YouTube, people,
What you feed it? Rats and that, yeah?
bro, I don't even look after it.
Yeah.
Hold Tight, my home girl, she looks after it in Colchester in her backyard.
Yeah.
I can't even look up, bro, it's mad. I've got the grass snake in my yard.
Oh, you got a grass snake?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that got, bro, I was hallucinating the other day. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on. But you know when you have them dreams and you feel like it's real life? Bro, I didn't put the weights, like my snake's getting bigger, innit? I didn't put the weights because I got put it in a plastic box and I'm feeding it. I didn't put the weights back on top of the box, but I thought I was just chilling, but I put my jewelry on it, yeah? Bro, in the middle of the night, you know, like I woke up, I'm seeing my snakes like jumped out the boxes, hanging like this. It was like this long, going on top there, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? But I've jumped up, put it back in there.
Yeah.
But then I didn't put the weights back on it again, fam. I've just gone back to sleep, fam. And then I woke up, I saw it. I've left my door open in my bedroom, bro. You know, when I've just seen it, doing that, going out the door, bro. I just left it. I just left it, bro. I was like, nah, I can't be chasing that now. I don't know where it's
Like,
gone.
you like animals, though. You're an animal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I used to
good
be
still.
the dog man, but now I love cats. You get me?
I
From my
got
girl.
cats still, man.
Yeah, now I see you still. I see you. Now cats are different still. Cats are different. Do you know what? Because dogs are loyal and that, but see cats, bro, it's a different kind of, like you have to remember they're little tigers, bro. So when you treat a cat or train a cat, but my cat was like running down my next door neighbour's dog and that.
Yeah,
like
cool.
but hiding behind walls and coming, but they're proper like dominant creatures and dogs are like, dogs ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Pedro cat you got still, man.
I had one of them, my girl had one of them Egyptian cats, man.
Siamese or something?
Nah, what's the other one? Black one. Ones like pharaohs used to have on that.
Okay.
You know, like proper.
And
Phoenix.
it's got the slim kind of...
Yeah,
I
bro.
think I know what you're talking about still.
Proper cat.
So what's your worst and best experience in music?
Worst experience. I be real, bro. Like that's another thing. Like none of these UK platforms fuck with me like that. I would see my videos on Gram Daily and Link Up, but we don't have a relationship. Like we don't like each other. You feel me? Like what guys like Bouncer was saying is real. Like in the sense of he's saying that some guys it's us versus the industry. You get it? And
No, definitely. I'm on that side there.
100%, 100%. And I feel like there's a whole cliche of a get together gang in the industry.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
And I'm not a part of that gang. I don't think you are either.
No, definitely not, bro.
I've never seen you with them.
Definitely not. But you definitely not. You get what I'm saying?
But I know what you're talking about.
And it's like, it's fucked up, really, because it's like,
It is
what
still.
you do, like, direction-wise, to get your thing out there, you know you're harder than half these, man.
Like even when I watch other people's like platforms and that, then I see originals and then I see like the originals they've got up there. There ain't no originals in this
bro.
thing here, but we can't be starting UK rap or talking about certain things without even coming to man, bro.
No,
man.
facts.
That's facts,
Facts,
bro. And that's not
bro.
even being ego
No,
or
that's
autistic
facts,
or anything.
bro.
Like you gotta come and tap in with how this thing really come and got popping.
In fact, let me tell you something.
And they're not
true,
doing that.
fam. See,
Yeah.
when I met you, bro, like, this is what I'm trying to say to you, my guy. Remember, I told you, like, when I come out of jail, I was fucking we was sending you man's tunes on 230s and all that.
Yeah.
So when I met you, bro, I already know who you was.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? When you gave me the mixtape for free, remember we swapped it, and bro, man was banging that the whole 20-something songs like on repeat, fam. On repeat,
What's
my
that?
guy.
Cemetery?
Yeah, Cemetery music was hard.
Yeah, now Cemetery was about in East London. In East London, it was about, because we had to restock that a couple times in Ruthless, bro.
Hard, because I'm telling you, man
East London, man.
Man
Big
was
up East,
slapping
bro.
that in the hood all day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's nice, though. So, so what do you think of the drill scene and the rap scene at the moment? The growth in it.
That's what I was gonna say to you about the drill scene. Where they fuck with, man. It's because, bro, remember I was on internet and that. Remember, like me and even 3 9s anyway. But
yeah,
when we had like a one word before, because it's like, oh, bro, you always going at these rappers like it's America and that. Because, bro, remember there was a thing when anyone said my name or anything, man was finding out where you live, and man was taking the shit to the street, putting up to your yard. Like I've recorded putting up to man's yard.
Yeah, I was watching you outside man's house and all them shit.
You know like that?
Yeah, I was watching you.
Like my man called the police and all of that. So we was doing it for real. Like he had panic buttons in his yard and all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was doing it for real, bro. So, and them times there, people was like saying we're going too hard, but now the whole drill scene's based on that. They based their thing off Snapchat, getting points, recording it, putting it online. When people were saying you're moving mad, like why are you putting it online? So the whole drill scene, I feel like, rah, nothing like man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're spot on. What we got scrutinised for and all these sort of things that we were doing, even with our stuff, like man going hard on man and all these sort of things, and man will say, "Why are you doing that?" But now they do it.
I'm telling you.
Now they do it, and it goes viral.
I'm telling you, bro.
And you're thinking, "Raw."
What little Russ didn't do it the other day? Even though Russ is my little killie, like, but my man done it with Digger the other day. Got Queen Von twerking and reciting the bars on Instagram now.
Yeah, the young ones they do the most, but yeah, with us, our generation got scrutinised for that sort of stuff, bro. There, man. Definitely, 1,000,000%. It wasn't cool for us still. It was on. So, what do you think though? Independent or being signed? Would you like to be signed?
I think the way forward is distribution deals, man. Like if you're an artist and you got your shit together, like I said, when I was going to these labels, I was going in the sense of a distribution deal. I didn't want them to give me a record deal. You don't need to. My shit works. My formula works. Or just need the green button to expand what I'm doing, innit? That's the shit. So if you've got your team, like I was saying, build your team, build up your repertoire, be able to say, if they say, because this is what they do, they'll be like, because I'm learning from them fashion things, they'll be like, yo, we need this shoot by next week. Can you have them shots done, edited, and send us a few before you post it? Like, they'll be saying that shit to you. You got to be able to provide that. You get what I'm saying? If a label says to you, yo, we need a single, or I've got this song from this artist, go studio and bust it down. You got to be able to, and do a couple videos for Instagram. You got to be able to do that. You get what I'm saying? Not everything they're going to be like, it's going to get to a point they're draining and they don't want to put their hand in their pocket for them little things. Why can't you get someone to do a reel? Why can't you get to do an Instagram post? Like, be your own artist at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And less work for them. There's more money for you and more confidence in you from them. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm learning. So I'm going to these labels like independent, but give me a distribution deal. Let's do something up. You get what I'm saying?
So for you now, even though you said you don't listen to rappers and all this sort of stuff, what's your top 5 UK rappers? Like rappers you respect in the game?
Well, I've said them already, bro.
Who?
I've already said you, man. I've already said the rappers I grew up with.
That was that was in the beginning. Yeah, like now. Yeah.
Russ. I like Heady. I can't lie. Heady's hard.
Because a lot of these young ones and new ones are creative as well from off the gate.
Yeah, but it's not even like I like Geordie's hard. No, Geordie from Filthy Fellas.
No.
Nah, Geordie's hard. Geordie in it. Like, he's got a couple tunes. He's hard still. I think Margs manages him or something. I don't know if they're bantering or whatever shit, but like he's hard still. So if I say Russ, who did I say? Russ.
Yeah,
Heady one. Geordie. Digger D.
Yeah, I like Digger.
I'm just gonna say. I was gonna say Tion Wayne, but I don't like. That's just me just giving in. He's like basic.
But he makes hits though.
Yeah, he makes hits. You can still make hits and be basic.
Yeah, of course you can. That's what it is though. It has to be the hits.
I heard that.
In
That's
this climate.
England. That's England, bro.
In England, yeah.
That's England, bro.
In England.
In England, they don't like your creativity, man. They want you to sound like everything else they can sing along to. Remember, they don't make it for us, man. They make it for Bob and Barry, bro. You get what I'm saying?
And Tom.
You know, like that?
Yeah.
But nah, bro, I can't even finish the list. I'm just gonna say them three, bro.
Yeah, so what did you do shows and stuff though?
In America.
In general, have you done shows?
Shows is what I like, my main thing. That's what I make my
performances.
main Yeah, that's what I make my
Yeah,
main
what's your
bread.
biggest one you've done?
It's open for Gucci, innit, in America. That one was hard. I performed like on a yacht party in America as well. Diddy's people. Dubai was hard. I got sunstroke.
Yeah.
But that was hard. Yeah, I've done like the not back in the day, but I've done like the Orange Tent and Wireless, Hackney Carnival, Reading Carnival.
Oh, so you performed, you done things.
Yeah, I do things, man. That's like my main things. Like I do perform. So like then where I'll get like these little low key clubs and that sometimes. I'll make sure they're giving me like a bag or half. I might do like 4 shows. Make sure I do 4 shows in 1 month. So I'm just covered with everything else. Then I can just fuck around with merch and do anything else. Like I do a lot of my main other thing is because I work the internet marketing wise well. I do like features on like overseas. So like man will send me I do it for like £500, £700 depending who it is.
What's that, a verse?
Yeah, first. And
we say they're coming fast.
They're coming fast still.
That's good money then, isn't it, man?
Bro, like through the COVID, that was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's little things I had it up than a lot of man because I wasn't depending on shows. You know what I'm saying? I had an avenue still like of my man wants to release his COVID song and I'm in studio, I'm doing freestyles and that saying, yo, send your things over. So I'm getting like I remember 1 week in COVID, I made like £1,300.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? In 1 week.
And what's that, verses?
One guy wanted a verse and a chorus, and I let him off a little peek because I was smiling already. You get what I'm saying? So what? Yeah, we're getting it in, man. We're getting it in still.
Yeah, no, that's major. That's what the record label I saw, Bentley Records.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
So basically, Bentley, like there's all little side stories to my story, bro. So Bentley, I wouldn't involve them in my main story, but there was at a time, 2017, where there was like, first American label, your music, I'd done a show in Dubai. They flew out to Dubai and met me in Dubai. You get me? And like kind of groomed me. You get what I'm saying? Fam, like gave me a couple of P's and promised me two things. So when I come back, I signed with them, you get me, for 2 years. And bro, it was a thing where it was like, because there's another rapper from Atlanta who signed to them, man. He's always getting smacked up. From Atlanta, he used to always get smacked up on the DVDs and that, American DVDs. So I can't remember his name, man, but he's like, he talks to the hard shit, but he's always videos of him, like, man, them are putting it on him and that. But anyway, they wanted him to be the head like America. They wanted me to do the Bentley Europe thing, and it was just a thing like they weren't doing nothing, bro. Like they weren't putting us in, they weren't presenting us to no playlists. It's like I felt like everything I was doing at that time with the white cell shit and all that, it was a thing where it was bigging them up. It got to a point where people they're signing, bro, is messaging me, what are they like? Are they cool? And I'm thinking, I'm just an artist here. You get me? But they put it to the light, or the way that I move, and they're seeing my growth, what was going to be inevitable without them anyway, happening. People are thinking, well, I can be like my man. So they're messaging me, bro, like even up to this day. So I've had to make shit public, like, I don't fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do nothing, bro. No playlist, no nothing. I was doing everything myself. So, and Prince season come out through that time. So when Prince season done well, like, streaming-wise, people are thinking, yeah, it's Bentley, but it's not, bro. It's fully nothing to do with them. But I let them have their shine because I was contracted. And the one thing I do is abide by my contracts. You get what I'm saying?
See, one thing you've been doing, what is this, the slime thing?
Yeah, wiping my nose.
See, still.
Yeah. Come on. See, the slime bags will know what's going on. Don't see me be like, my man, yeah.
So, where would you like to see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'll probably be moved into America by then. Like fully But my whole thing would be just continue what I'm doing. Like I've been on the front of a lot of magazines, and my main thing I want to do, like my fashion thing, I want to be putting my brand or in my brand on the front of Vogue or British Vogue. I want to up the levels. I've done a lot of things. What's like this level now? Like I want to up it, but I feel like the way to the next level. If you like, when I leave here, I've got a couple meetings, this week, next week, but like a couple of weeks, you might see me with got the distribution deal what I wanted. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like now it's like I'm going in not a circle, but I'm in a place where it's like I'm doing all these pop-up stores. I'm making dough. I'm doing things, but to up the level, I'm about legacy. You get what I'm saying? So what I leave behind is a lot for me. And what I leave for my youth to see, my family to see years, is a lot for me. And I don't want to stop or slow down where like it's like, yeah, you've done Tate Modern now. Like, bro, I've done Tate Modern. I've done Fashion Over. I've done all these big things. Now it's like, to get to the next level, I need a green light in it. So my whole next thing, 5 years, is up. The pop-up stores will probably be a couple shops around. Obviously, like tours and that, but it's going to be like, just set an example, bro. Like, it's working with big brands, letting people see from where we are, like, what's going on and what's possible, opening more doors so I can, and, like, putting more people on. Now, obviously, when I get my brand, I'll be coming back and trying to put, like, rappers I see who's, like, being influenced by me over here and putting them on and shit. Like, if I'm saying that, in my pop-up store, I always bring, like, new artists who's fucking with me to perform. You get what I'm saying? Give them a little change. And you get what I'm saying? Like try and influence that. So I'm trying to do that at a different scale. As long as like I'm like can live comfortably, like financial wise, I'm about like just leaving my legacy, bro. So there's gonna be things what might not make me no peace, but it's a good thing to do. You get what I'm saying?
And advice for up and coming artists, what would you have for them?
Just be true to you, maintain you. Don't get put under no pressure of anyone around you, because to be real, I'm being frank with this shit, like there's no bump beds in the coffin. So if you're sitting here thinking or worrying about what he or your wife is saying, you're gonna lose in battle, you're gonna lose in road. I feel like the same thing you gotta do is focus on what you're doing. Love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first and don't care of yourself first, no one around you is gonna have that energy off you. You can't be around people with half-hearted dreams or half love. You have to be making sure that you're right. So focus on you and then proceed. It's a process. You know what I'm saying?
I can hear from how you're talking, networking and stuff's big to you as well. So what other artists have you worked with though in the UK as well? Or even abroad? Like features, joints, tracks? You said the Outlaws earlier.
Yeah, I've had stems from Fargo, YSL Fargo, Cheat Code, 2-4 Drop, he's on the album. Like, I work with a lot of like affiliates from that side, you get what I'm saying? Because that's the side of the music. But there's a lot of UK artists like Brixton's Rockstar, my guy Rags Pro, his girl Night artist. Like that Mills, like, you have to come to one of my pop-ups or that, because there's a whole scene, bro. There's a whole scene of us, like people like me, or who think I'm the top shit. Who don't give a fuck about Grand Daily Link Up or who Dutchavelli or that guy is. There's a whole nother scene here, bro. Like people, like you'll come Shoreditch on a Friday, you'll come Camden or Brick Lane and come to one of man's shows, and you'll see the crowd and be like, what the fuck? They'll know every word. And there'll be another artist who's not me coming on who's lit. And everyone knows these guys, and you're thinking, I've never heard of this guy. It's a whole nother scene. We call it, me and my boy Fire, we call it the other side of the city. And that's another thing that I'm doing workshops. I'm trying to build that. It's going to be called Other Side of the City. And it's about building, letting people who come off, people be called weird or different, be able to...
Yeah, no, I need to come and see the other side of the city, like you said, man. I need to come and see the other side of the city.
Because you'll end up getting lit, seeing mosh pits, seeing like all sorts of shit, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like all sorts of shit, and it's just lit. It's a vibe, isn't it? Like no one there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that shit one day, man.
Pull
Definitely,
up,
man.
Pull up,
Pull
bro.
up, definitely, man. Why not, man? Why not? Life's still.
I'm a rock star, bro. I've been doing it the last 2 days.
I can see, bro, man. You got the chokers on everything. Rock
come
star,
on,
bro,
fam.
man.
Really outside, bro.
Well, big up to you, man. And is there anything you want the people to know? Any like new music, like I said, coming out, your socials and so forth?
Yeah, just the Instagrams at Bate Nate, BATENATEH. YouTube, same shit. Twitter, same shit. Even the TikTok, same shit. I'm letting my team run that. So we're doing like a lot of challenges and giveaways on TikTok. Money giveaways and iPhones and shit. So go on there. And I'm working with brands to do the TikTok thing as well of giveaways of like girls, your favourite brands. Bro, people don't know, like, my percentage every month I drop is like 51%, 48%. 48% girls, 51% man. So I cater for both. So I do girls giveaways and shit. I work with Body Shop. There's going to be a lot of things going on. A lot of things for you and your missus to be lit. No arguing in the house. You get what I'm saying? You buy her something from the slime merch store. You go play some slime tunes. You make another slime baby. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, bro, man. And I appreciate you for coming down, man. That's love, man. Seriously,
I appreciate
bro,
you
man.
having me, bro.
No, that's nothing, bro, man. So, yeah, that's another episode wrapped up. This is Free Smoke, Free Smoke, Free Smoke. I am your host. I'm here with my brother.
Bate Nate H.
You know, already Bate Nate, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, make sure you follow him up on the socials. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Keep on subscribing, keep on liking them. Just telling more people about Free Smoke. That's another episode. I am your host. I'm out.
You...
Tell them straight, I'm talking things. Tell them straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my bands, don't really be friends. Can't see no lands. Yeah, bitch, we screaming out, free smoke, we giving out.